Hey everybody, and welcome to Frankie's DIY Life. I'm Frankie. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My channel's all about upcycling, recycling, redoing, making over, reusing. So today I've got this pair of pants right here, and I want to turn them into some Christmas pants so I can wear through the holidays. So I've got the pants, and I've got this material that I had bought, and I was going to use it in another video, but I didn't get to because it didn't match. So I'm going to try to use this time. So what I'm going to do is take these pants right here, and I'm going to cut this leg out right through here so I can open it up. And then I'm going to make me a couple of patches, and I think I'm going to add something to the bottom of the pant. So let me get this cut out, and we'll get started. Start out like I said, and I'm going to cut this seam right here all the way up. Okay, so what I done is I cut out some pictures here. I got the Santa, I cut him out, and I got the sled and one with the Christmas tree. Okay, so I got that little seam ripped out, this little surgeon piece right through here. I just cut along the top of the line just to get that off. Now I'm fixing to use my seam ripper, and I'm going to go through there, and then that'll really get it off quick. So I'm on just like that, and then when I turn them over, I'll cut out right through here so you can see what I've got behind here. So I've got them pinned on. I'm going to take them to my machine, and I'm just going to sew around them. Okay, so I went to the machine and I sewed my patches on. Just a little straight stitch all the way around. Now, like I said, this is the wrong side, so I got the front side facing the wrong side of these pants. So now what I'm fixing to do is I'm going to flip them over, and then where I see my stitches, which I shouldn't have put them in blue, I can't really see it, but anyway, on here the stitches are in blue. I'm fixing to take my scissors and just go all the way around where my seam is, where I sewed it together, and then I'll remove this, and then you'll be able to see what's under there showing this away. Okay. So I'm just going to cut this little pattern out. Well, get it open. Okay, so after I cut it out, cut this little piece out, then this is showing. So then when I wash it, this will fray out a little bit. Now these are sort of stretch jeans, and they don't fray as much, but you know, you can rough it up some and it'll fray. So that's what you'll be seeing from the back side. I'm going to cut the rest of them out. And then when I turn them over, I've got this piece right here. It come off of a dish towel. Of course, the dish towel had done stained and stuff, but I cut this piece out of the towel. And so I'm fixing to flip it over, and on the front side, I'll sew this one on. Okay, I decided what I'm going to do is cut me about 4 inches of this across, and I'm going to add that to the cuff. So 4 inches, and I think, let me double it. So I'll just cut once. Okay. Now I can get the 4 inches. And I think that's right. Cut that off. Okay. So now I've got this. I'm going to take it to my serging machine, and I am going to serge just one edge. And I'll take that back. I guess I better do both. Okay, so I serged both sides, and I'm going to hem this. I'm going to press it so I can get it on my pants, and it'll have a nice crisp edge to it. So I'm making a crease, because this is going to go on the cuff of the jeans. And one part will be folded under the jean, and then that way the hem that's already there, I can cover that up. Alright, so I did serge both edges, and so like that, and I pressed it. What I'm going to do is take this bottom edge right here with this cuff, and I'm just going to lay it over the top like that, and then that way it'll have a straight seam on the top side, and that's what it'll look like on the underside. So let me get that sewed on. Alright, I got this side on right here. And so now I'm fixing to just pin this one down. And then I'm fixing to take it to the machine and run me a top stitch over the top of that. And then that way I'll have a cute little cuff. I got both of my cuffs sewed on. And I gave them a quick press. And I ran a straight stitch through there. And then I decided that I think I'd like a zigzag stitch just to give it a little extra look. So I did that. Now what I'm fixing to do is turn them inside out, or right side out rather. And let's see, here we go. Now on this, I am going to, this is where I'm going to put, well, what did I do with it? Okay, I found it. Here it is. I got a real small craft room, so sometimes I push stuff aside, sometimes it falls on the floor. Listen, I was going to just sew that one on as is, like that right there. But I think I'm just going to cut this piece off. I think I'm going to cut that off, and, you know, I could use it as a patch somewhere else. I'm going to take it to my machine and just serge this down right here. Then I'm going to put it on and just give it a straight stitch. No, I'll give it a zigzag stitch all the way around. I found me another little piece. That's the piece that I cut off of here. So I added just a little Merry Christmas on it. I'm going to put it on an angle, sew it down here. Then I've got my Christmas right here, and I'm going to sew it at an angle too. Okay, I think I've got everything on that I'm going to put on, I think. I mean, I could change my mind before I sew this side of these legs up, but this is what it's looking like so far. So I've got everything sewed on, and there's my cuffs. So, I want to check around and see if there's anything else I want to put on first before I sew the sides up. So this is what I got so far. I found these, well, I didn't find them, I got them out of my button jar. So I've just laid them out here. There's pretty little red buttons. And I think I'm just fixing to sew them on with some embroidery thread because it's thick and I don't have to do as many stitches. So I'm fixing to sew these on before I sew the legs up. Okay, I've got all my buttons sewed on. And what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to give a little whip stitch all the way around this just to give it a little extra look. So it's just basically a stitch all the way around it. Let's see if I can show you. Like that right there. So I'm going to put that right there all the way around this one. And it'll look just a little bit different, and I think it'll be cute. Alright, so I got that on, and I think that's cute. It gives it a little extra look. And I think what I'm going to do, because that takes a little while to do, so does the buttons, but I think what I'm going to do is go to the machine and do a zigzag stitch around this one right here on the outside. It'll sort of mimic this, except it'll be by the machine instead of by hand. Yeah, I think I'll do this one. I could do that one, but I'll do this one. Well, I got everything on. I got my buttons all on. And then when I zigzagged this one right here, all the way around, I decided I liked it, so I just went ahead and did the other two. And so I'm fixing to sew the side seams up of the legs, and we'll be done. Okay, I've got them on. And I don't know if I'm back far enough. But anyway, I got them on. I like them. I'm just wondering, should I put something up here? Let me lower the camera a little bit. Okay, maybe you can see them better now. tiptoeing so you can see them. And there's my buttons. I didn't put anything on the back. I just didn't. But I'm thinking I probably needed something right here. So let me know if I need to add something. I sure do hate to cut the sides of them off again, but maybe I can hand stitch something on. Anyway, there it is. There's my cuffs. And like I said, my room is real tiny, so I'm doing good just to get this in here. Okay, so I hung them up so you could see them, because I didn't think you could see them while I had them on. So I did that little stitch around the appliques that I put on. I think it'll give it a little more pizzazz, maybe. Well, that's it for the day. I just wanted to make me some holiday pants. I got some Christmas pants here. I think it'd be fun with a little, maybe a white top and these jeans, and I like them, and I hope you like them, and I had fun making them. This is Frankie's DIY Life. Hit that subscribe button, that like button, and that way when I do something, it'll notify you that I've done something and you can see what I did. So, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Until next time, God bless.